What is going on, everybody? My name is AJ, and today we're going to be talking about how NXT can be improved. Now, originally I was supposed to make this video um uh 3-ish, maybe 2 months ago. And obviously a lot has changed since then. So today we're just gonna be going through a few things, how I feel NXT could be improved. If you guys do enjoy the more behind the scenes look about how I go through things, the thought process behind a few things, make sure you guys do hit that like button. Lets me know that you guys are interested. As I said in the previous video, which I actually don't remember what the last video was. What was the last video? Oh, the rules. Explaining the rules of NXT being on Fire Pro. I'm sorry, I don't even know what day it is, to be completely honest. Nevertheless, if you guys do enjoy videos like these, make sure you guys do hit that like button. It helps me out a bunch. So, I've already talked too much. Now, the first thing that I would like to add to NXT would be sort of like a WWF style intro. And if you guys don't know what I mean, way back when in the WWF, what they would do, they would have sort of like this, I don't know, how should I say? It wasn't like a show intro, but it was like an intro to the overall program. So they would play the overall intro to the program. Then they would play the show intro. Then pyro, all that other stuff. So if you don't know what I mean, I'll throw it up on the screen right now for you. Did you actually think that I was gonna play that? This video ain't getting blocked today, baby. Now, the next thing that I would like to add is custom show graphics. And this was something I wanted to add a while ago, but as mentioned in the other video, this NXT with Fire Pro is a new generation, if you will. And because we're starting everything fresh and new, it allows me to do some things that I not necessarily, English is hard, might not necessarily have done before. Because there were a few things that I wanted to do. Mainly everything I'm doing now is what I wanted to do a while ago, but unfortunately I couldn't. And since we're starting NXT on a brand new game, it's going to be completely different than how it was before. It allows me to go ahead and start those changes. And before we even start Fire Pro season mode and everything like that, if you've seen Fire Pro before, you'll know it's not exactly the most realistic of games. Air quotations. It's a different kind of game. So of course, you know, people are gonna hit their finishers and then people are gonna stand up, right? It's more of an arcade centric type of game. So before we even get into it, I'm probably gonna see these comments anyway, and it'll be like, oh, Daniel Bryan hit his finisher, blah blah, shouldn't get up immediately. Spare it, okay? That's just how the game is. It is what it is. So I've gone off track just a little bit. Custom show graphics is something that I've wanted to add for quite some time, because, you know, the in-game graphics are okay. 2K in-game graphics, you know, like match card graphics. Fire Pro doesn't actually have like match card graphics, which that's another thing. Match card graphics. I have no idea how I'm gonna do match card graphics. It's gonna be a bit tricky. For quite some time, I've considered using real renders for match cards, but I just never got around to it. I said before that I would like to use it in at least one season. So now might actually be the time for me to use the real life renders for match cards, because I'm not exactly sure how I would do in-game renders, because I know that you can create like rings and things like that. You know, you could create like a green ring. That'd be kind of weird. I don't even know if that makes sense, but you get what I'm saying. So more likely than not, we will be using real life renders, which that's going to be a task in and of itself, but it'll be quite interesting. It'll be definitely a unique perspective on things. Something else that I have wanted to add for an extremely long time, and I'm actually surprised that this isn't in the modern day games. I'd like to add a double feature, and you know, the double feature, the replay, you know what I mean. You know, like when something on WWE, do they still do that? I think they do. When something on WWE happens, they'll do like the picture-in-picture replay, so they'll show the replay and then they'll still show the live action. And I've wanted to do that for a long time. And when I say that I'm surprised that it's not in the modern 2K games, this is a feature that was in WWE Raw 2 on the original Xbox, and I think it was in Raw 1. That feature was in original Xbox games, so for whatever reason, it's not in 2K. I'm not entirely sure, but that's something that I would like to add, where I would actually find like a template for it, you know, like a green screen or a clear template PNG, something like that. I have not the slightest clue, but that is something that I would like to add eventually at some point in time down the line. And however fast I could actually find it, I would probably add it in to NXT almost immediately. Something else I would like to add to the show is, you know how well, not even just the WWE, pretty much every show in general, when they're going off the air, they have their all rights reserved little logo pop-up thingy at the bottom of the screen. That's something that I would like to add. I think that'd be a nice little touch, a nice little feature, you know, just a little bit extra. Something else that I would like to add, well, I shouldn't say add, I should say improve. The intro for the show. Obviously, you guys know I am not exactly the best when it comes to editing. As evident in the second season of NXT, you know, some transitions were not as smooth as others. They could have been smoother. But my editing is not the best. So the intro that we have now for the show, even, you know, the 2K version, it's not the best. It's not what I would like it to be, but it's what holds the proverbial ship together for now. Obviously, I would like to change it eventually, you know, improve it, you know, make it look like an actual intro for a show. But my editing it's a while away before that can happen. I would like to have it be closely resembling an actual show intro at some point in time, but that's gonna take a while. So until that day actually comes, the intro that we have now is gonna have to do for now. Now that we've covered pretty much everything that I would like to add, what can be improved? Well, first off, commentary. Ooh-wee. Enough said. That's just enough. I actually have everything written down, and I'm actually looking at it right now. A lot of these are from 2K, and mainly issues that I had working with 2K. So a lot of these points are actually null and void now. Highlights will be something that I would like to add to the match. However, being on Fire Pro now, that might be a little tricky. Just a little bit. I'm still not exactly sure how I'm gonna work everything just yet. Yeah, it's still a work in progress, but we're getting through it. Better believe that we're getting through it. It's some things are trickier to do than others, but we'll get through it. So this is really just a, I would say quick video, but this video's gone over 10 minutes. So this is just my thoughts about how NXT can be changed, how it can be improved, how it can change for the better. So if you guys do enjoy videos like this, like I said at the start of the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, YouTubing is YouTube, yeah. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.